morning, everyone. My name is Carrie, but my friends call me Carrie. Welcome to my game game. If you'd like to become one of my tutorials, simply hit the subscription button down below and turn on the nose to let you know when I upload a new video. Now, if you'd like to help today feed the YouTube algorithm, we are going to get some giant iron balls. We're going to get some teeny tiny spike balls, and we're going to get some microscopic explosive balls. Don't ask what we're going to do with them. Trust me, it's going to work. Now, if you like to do it the easy, laid back, relaxed way, simply drop a like, a comment, a possible share, really help my channel grow. Grab your snack, sit back and watch the show. Now, we are back on Minecraft, as usual. And if there's something you got going on in your life right now, and you'd like me to keep you in my thoughts, say a little prayer for you, it could be anything at all. Could be maybe you have a sick family member, or maybe you have a job interview coming up, or maybe you got a test at uni. You know what I'm saying? I totally understand. It is what it is sometimes, you know. Or if you just want to share something, that's fine too. All right, now let's head back up. Ooh, there's some food in there for him. Here you go. Have some food. Have some food. Okay. Now that that's done, let me see. I need to finish working on this part, and we need to finish working on this part here. Okay, so we need to get rid of this. And fish, and that for now. And we need to get some more. Oops, that. Let's see what color we got. Orange, we got red, purple, we got blue. We'll get light blue, some yellow, some lime. Gotta finish this up. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 rows to do. But we already done one in the rows. Let's see. 1, 2, 8. So it is cold this morning. It's like 38 degrees out this morning. Well, I mean now. It was way colder earlier. So 1, 2, 9. Now what color do I got right there? Okay. We're gonna go ahead with light blue. Yeah, it's been cold. I've been busy working on stuff. Wait. No, I went a little too far. Okay, I gotta fix this. We only have blue. Okay, let's fix this real quick. Okay. That's it. Okay. So, so we'll use green. red. Alright. Anyway, it's been cold lately. And honestly, I'm hoping it'll start warming up. So anyway, I'm done with the Evil Within game. And I'll be uploading, let's see, not this Friday. But the Friday after will be the last Evil Within 1 that comes out. And then I'm moving on to the Evil Within 2. So, so yeah, oops, what I meant to do. So I'll be moving on to that one because I'm curious to what they got going on there for Biggest Friday. Then I'll figure out what to do next. I got a bunch of Resident Evil games that my oldest boy bought me. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one of those or something else, because I got quite a few games that I could do. I've done some that are demos. And so I should create a playlist that are of demos. That way people can check out the demos. You know, cute girls can check out the demos. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Detroit. Let's see what color. Magenta. Pink. That's good. Pink will be a good one to start out with. My knee's been bothering me. My right knee anyway. Been bothering me for a while. But what is everybody doing lately? I mean, what do y'all got yourselves up to? Y'all got anything new going on in your life? New neighbors maybe? Maybe you made a new move to a new state. And starting off in a new place. You know? Maybe you got a professor this year that you just cannot stand because, well, they're just a big jerk. You know what I'm saying? And I could totally understand that. Okay, that's got red to it. I think we use white. Oops, not trying to make it higher than 320 blocks, so I should be able to. Why is my creativity limited? That's just rude. My creativity has been limited by these people. Okay, I do need to, see, that's black stain, that's tinted. Let's go with, oh, that's an interesting, what? That's definitely an interesting one. Let's see, let's do green. think I'll use the tinted one this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try the tinted. It kind of looks purpley if you look at it. Okay. Okay. And we'll use red. No, that's fine. Sorry. Yeah, so, there's a lot of stuff going on lately here in this country. It's crazy. I'm just hoping everybody stays safe. Okay. Wait, is that right? Hold on. Okay, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sorry, I'm just concentrating a little bit. So, are there any new games, new movies, new music maybe you're looking forward to? If you like K-pop, then do you have some, a group that, specific group? I mean, y'all know I like ATs, they're my favorite group. But, are they, any comebacks coming up that you're looking forward to? Any records or music that you're looking forward to coming out? You know, do you like, what type of music do you like? Do you like rock and roll? Do you like heavy metal? And this should be 6, I think. Okay. So what kind of music do y'all like? Do y'all like music at all? I mean, maybe you like something like maybe you like something like opera. Maybe you like musicals or plays. Tell me about it. If you like plays, what's the last play you've been to? And if you could go to any play, what play would you go to? And what musical? If you like musicals, what musical have you been to, if you've ever been to one, and did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Or would you like to go to another one? What one would you really like to see? Like a Broadway musical, maybe that isn't touring anymore, that you didn't get to see, that you would like to see? Tell me about it. Like maybe you would have liked to sing Cats or whatever. That should be right. Okay. You know, by all means, tell me about it. What is it that you like? Do you like reading? And if you like reading, what kind of books do you like to read? Do you like to read like self-help books? Do you like to read mysteries, romance? Maybe you like reading books that teach you stuff like how to cook and how to rebuild an engine or something, maybe. Those are good too. Or maybe you like just reading mangas, you know. And if you like reading mangas, what kind of manga do you like? You know, is there a specific one that you like? And is there an anime that's been made after it? And if so, do you think the anime matches up or is as good as the manga? Okay. Because some people might, you know, they might be like, I like the manga better than I like the anime, while others might be, I like the anime better than the manga. Because I know sometimes they leave stuff out when they make an anime, for what it is and stuff. You know, let's see. Pick a color. Not pink. Yeah, because some people prefer the anime while others prefer the manga, while others still prefer both, you know, because they like a little something about each of them. Because I know when I watched like Sailor Moon when I was younger, and Sailor Moon that I watched was nothing like the manga apparently, and I did not know this because I never read the manga. So that was new to me. That they were different like that. And I know they came out with a new one on Crunchyroll. I don't know if you know about Crunchyroll. For those of you who watch anime, you pay a certain amount, and they got a ton of different ones on there that you can watch. And they had the new Sailor Moon, which was completely different than... This will be the third row we're doing, and then we'll save that. And we'll do 3 rows each time, and then we'll work on the roof. And once that roof is done laying out the copper, we will start on the walls. And then the second floor stuff, and then we'll work on furniture after that, I think. 1, 2, 8. Yeah, it's more true to the manga, apparently, from what I have been told. Let's see, light blue. Green, yellow. Yeah, so, apparently it was completely different. I was like, well, this is something new I did not know. And how's everybody's health doing? Are y'all doing alright? Anybody got colds or anything? I know it's with it being winter time right now. When you see this. You know, You could have a cold, flu, you could have something else. I don't know. But I hope if you're not feeling well, whatever it is, that you get to heal soon. Okay, hold on, I went too far. So yeah, I definitely think, we need to take care of ourselves. That's why I always tell y'all to do one self-love act, because even if it's just for not your physical health and you're just doing it for your mental health, that is good because your mental health is important and it has an effect on your physical health. As I always say, which is the truth of it, it does have an effect on your physical health. Because when you are training mentally and emotionally, you know, your body can feel it. And when you don't take care of your physical health, your mental and emotional health can take a hit. Because they're all interconnected. So you really have to take care of yourselves. Even if it's just doing one self-love act a day, and you can do more than that by all means. I'm not saying don't do more than that, I'm just saying do at least one for yourself. Even if it's like make yourself a cup of tea, and relaxing just for a few minutes to breathe. And I know that can be hard, especially when you have a family and you have a house to take care of, and work, and other things like that. Because like me, I have this job. It does pay me right now, but it's still my job and I enjoy it. But I'm not gonna lie, it does take time and does take a lot of effort and energy. To do it. And so it can be tiring. Because I also have, you know, y'all know I have kids to take care of, family to take care of, house to clean, pets to take care of. So I don't always get a lot of downtime for myself, but then again, I'm not very mobile either due to my bad knees and stuff. So, that can be difficult. That makes it more difficult to get around. And being in constant physical pain can have a toll on me at times, you know, mentally and emotionally. So I do try and take and at least do one small thing for myself throughout the day. Even if it's just like having, sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Even if it's just something as simple as, you know, making myself breakfast and make sure I eat something. It can be, sometimes it can be hard even, you know, doing that for myself. Because there are times when I'm just so exhausted emotionally and mentally because of the physical pain I'm in. And stuff. That it can be hard to just find a reason to even just want to move and get up, because every movement, especially of my knees, you know, on my right knee is the worst because I got a nerve that keeps getting pinched in between the bones, and whenever I move to stand up, sit down, and it bends, that nerve gets caught and it hurts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, it can be a bit crazy. Trying to deal with that stuff, you know. It can be tiring emotionally and mentally and physically. So I do try and to remember to treat myself with some love and be kind to myself and remind myself, look, if you don't get something done today, it's okay. Don't be angry at yourself. Don't be upset with yourself. Don't, call yourself lazy. Because you're not being lazy. You're just doing what you can with what little ability you have. I think someone explained it best when they said someone who deals with chronic pain and other things like that, they have only so much energy, or what are called so much spoons. They use spoons as a reference. Like, you have 15 spoons, and say washing the dishes takes up 3 spoons, and then doing a load of laundry takes 2.5 spoons, and just basically after a certain point you don't have any more energy because you basically just you used it all up, especially when you can get a little down or depressed because of things not getting done, because you often come down on ourselves because we're often told that we need to be perfect, and we need to do things perfectly, and the thing is, we're not perfect, and we're not meant to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. Are we meant to be perfect? But we put so much pressure on ourselves due to society putting pressure on us. And because of that, we often neglect ourselves and neglect the mental and emotional health of ourselves. And we need to remember to take care of ourselves. Remember to love ourselves. Remember that we are not perfect. We're not going to be. We're not meant to be perfect. We're just meant to do the best we can, learn from our mistakes, grow from our mistakes, and especially learn to love ourselves. And not in a conceited way, as in I think I'm better than everybody else kind of way, but in the simple, we deserve to take care of ourselves, kind of way. Oops. That's more of what it means, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's more about taking care of ourselves than anything. And just knowing that we deserve to be taken care of. That we deserve to take care of ourselves and love ourselves. That we're not meant to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. We're just meant to be the best human we can be. And I'm not saying that we're going to be perfect in any way, shape, or form, because we're not going to be perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but we're going to grow from those mistakes, But we do need to give ourselves self-love and some kind of, grace, because we often give other people grace, for making mistakes. I'm like, it's okay, it's not a big deal, you just made a mistake. And we'll give other people grace, but we won't give it to ourselves, and that's not okay. We need to give it to ourselves. We need to give ourselves love. and kindness and gentleness. And realize we're not perfect, you know? Because if you're not going out there doing something like major, like to harm people or something on purpose, you know, then we need to just, you know, kind of give ourselves that little bit of leeway and say, okay, I made a mistake, but that just makes me human. It doesn't make me this horrible, terrible person. Just a mistake, you know. Not a conscious decision to hurt somebody. You know, if you're not making a conscious decision to hurt somebody, that's different. I mean, you're making that choice on that one. So you can't expect any leeway on that one. No, you're just going to have to take responsibility, and people don't feel they can trust you anymore, then that's a valid response. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you need to respect that fact. Alright, let me go get the purpose. Let me see. All you can do is just, you know, even then though, if you decide to become a better person, all you can do is, you know, make amends, apologize, and just try and be a better person from here on out. And that, of course, does not mean they have to forgive you or anything. That just means that, you know, you as a person are growing, and that's important. Okay, and even if someone forgives you, that does not mean they have to give you access to them. You know, and you know who I'm talking about. People who hurt other people, who are in relationships on purpose, you know, you're not owed access to them just because they choose to forgive you. They choose to forgive you for themselves, not for you, but for themselves, because it's what's best for their mental health. You know, so just remember that when you get down. Why will you not go down? Yeah, so you gotta learn to, you know, accept that kind of thing if that does happen, you know. And I'm sure there are people I've hurt over the years, unintentionally, in some form or way, maybe. And, you know, I don't expect them to either forgive me or let me back into their life if they feel maybe in their life would not be healthy for them. So, yeah. So yeah, but we do need to take care of ourselves. We need to make sure we eat something. And I know that can be hard for some of us because we might have a body image of where we don't like the way our bodies look. Maybe we feel like we're too heavy or we're too whatever. And so we don't eat in hopes of looking like we should, but that is a mental health issue that you need to deal with. And because body dysmorphia is a very serious condition, whether you know it or not. is a very serious condition that anyone could deal with and face from a young age to a grown adult. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that we take care of ourselves. And I want y'all to remember to take care of yourselves. That's why I always tell y'all to do at least one self-love act every day. Even if it's just reading a book, taking a walk, doing a little yoga or meditation or something. You know, I just want y'all to take care of yourselves, you know. It's not always easy, I understand, because sometimes we're going through stuff and we can't get people to listen to us. Don't be quiet. Keep talking until someone listens. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do sometimes. Keep talking until someone listens. That's the way it should be, you know? Don't hold back. You know, just keep talking. Oops, went a little too far on that one. Go ahead and do two this way, so that way I can get it done. But yeah, I want y'all to take care of yourselves, okay? If y'all got hobbies, like maybe you like making flies, you know, for fishing. Maybe you like woodworking or painting, or maybe you like crocheting or cross-stitching. Maybe you like cooking, or heck, maybe you like doing parkour or whatever. Tell me about it. You know, I want to learn more about y'all as human beings, people, and stuff. There's my little island down there to the left. Ooh. My headphone cord got caught. Right here. Right here, that's my little island. Ice island with the laboratory underneath it. Ooh, come on now. Come on. Oops, nope. Okay, come on. Oops. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in this world right now, and I'm sure a lot of people are stressed, worried, the prices of things the way they are right now, and just so much going on. Let's just try and remember to be kind and caring at a time like this, because it's easy to forget that there are other humans out there. And even if you have a difference of opinion than them, or you are different, you know, race, different sexuality, different whatever, you know, it's easy to sit there and hate on someone who's different. And I'm not talking about people who go after kids, okay? I'm talking about, you know, people who are consenting adults, okay? People need to realize that they're just human, just like you are. You're no better than they are, you know, smarter than they are, you know, whatever. You're just human, just like them. So, like, you need to give yourself grace, give others grace, too. Ooh. Started raining. I'm glad my roof is done. Ooh. At least the water can't get in the house. I don't want water in the house. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do this. It's raining. I'm working in the rain, y'all. But are there any, like, out of the retro games, if you're a gamer, out of the retro games, like, like the original, like Atari and things like that, is there specific games that you like out of some of the older games that were created that you like? Or is there like maybe like Donkey Kong, the original? There was Pitfalls, or was it Pitman? I can't remember. I know Pac-Man. I think it was Pitfalls. That was an old game. You know what I'm saying? Buddy. Yeah. He decided to lay back now because I told him I was not letting him out. And he doesn't have to go to the bathroom. He went to the bathroom earlier. He doesn't go to the bathroom often. But he just wants to go out there and chase something. And he's been going over into the neighbor's yard, and that's not okay. He does not need to be going in the neighbor's yard at all. They got some pit bulls over there. Not that they're mean or anything, but they are protective of their territory and home, so that's understandable. All animals are, you know. Just like he doesn't like anything coming up in our yard. He needs to remember to respect not going over to someone else's yard, you know. So I'm trying to keep him more inside. Plus it's been cold out lately, and I really don't want him going out in the cold too much because he is an older dog. And I know it can't feel good on his hips and stuff being that cold and stuff. So I have a little pad, this soft cushion for him to lay on in front of the heater so he can stay warm. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see. Let's get this done. But, yeah. I used the wax copper because I didn't want it oxidizing. I wanted to keep the shiny look. I was watching a video, a short reel on Facebook the other day. Oop. Excuse me. The other day. About thatched roofs and how long they can last. They can last up to like, I think they said 20 to 40 years or something. If done right. And they're very good at insulating during the, keeping the house warm during the winter, keeping the house cool during the summer. I was like, well, that's pretty interesting. I mean, the Vikings, they used to sit there and have, when they create the houses, they would literally put, ground around it, like pack earth around it, and put plants around it. So only could they grow herbs and stuff like that, but the plants themselves, created an installation that kept them waterproof, kept the heat in during the winter, kept the cool in during the summer. So yeah, it was a very interesting thing to learn about. So do any of y'all want to like travel, or have y'all traveled? And if you've traveled, where have you traveled to? Any special place? Do you recommend some place? And are there certain places that you don't recommend going? Going to? Or are there places that you haven't been but would love to go? Or if you do plan on traveling sometime in the future, where do you want to go? What are some of your bucket list places to visit? What are some of your bucket list things to do? Like, do you want to scuba dive? You know, go snorkeling on the reefs? You know, maybe climb a mountain? You know, go mountain climbing or something. What would you like to do? What would you find interesting? You know, maybe you'd like to go mountain biking somewhere, or go biking across the continent, or hiking across the continent, a specific continent or country or whatever that may be. We're going to do 2 more, I think. Oops. And that'll be it for the video. And then we'll do and we'll do 3 more rows next video, and some more of the roof. And I think by the time we're done doing the last 3 of the rows, we will be getting done with the roof, and then we can move on to the walls. In the videos after that. So like probably the 2 more videos of the roof after this, and then we'll be working on videos for making the walls and stuff. And we'll just be chatting and stuff. Oh, and feel free when you watch the video to you know, talk when it premieres, to talk in the chat. I try to be there when it premieres, but I'm not always able to. But feel free to chat with others if there are others there. You know, just make sure you're polite and respectful and stuff to one another. You know what I'm saying? But, okay, alright, let's get this done, and then we'll back up and see how it looks. Yeah, if fast motion bothers y'all, just click away from it. Or you can just, you know, close your eyes and just listen to me talk if you want. We got a good bit of the roof done. Look at that. We got a good bit of the roof done. I think we're going to get that done really quickly, I think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're definitely going to get that done. And as you can see, we're almost done with these, you know, windows. With the, what do you call it? And as you can see, I put some fires in this area, so that way you could like get. I do need to close that off because it's getting rain in here, like this. Woo. And we'll go back over here by the kitties and say bye-bye to the kitties. Bye-bye, kitties. Bye-bye, my little kitties. Okay. So, quit. Alright, and that'll be it for today, my kitty cows. Remember to be kind yourselves, be gentle yourselves. You're not perfect, you're not going to be. Just try to do better, and be better is all you can do. Oh, my back. Just, you know, put down the one self-love act you can do for yourself today. If you can do more than one, then put them down. That's fine with me. Maybe you want to go to the bookstore and get you a new book. Go to the library and check out some books. You know, that's a great way for people who want to read, who can't afford to buy books. Get you a library card. Go to your local bookstore. You know, or there's a lot of ebooks if you got a tablet that you can download that are free if you look for them. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and you can find some on Amazon too, free ebooks as well, if you look, if that's what you want. Some of them might be cooking books, some might be, you know, mystery, romance, whatever, you know. But go ahead and look. You know, maybe you like to build models or something. You plan on starting a new model, or you just finished one. Tell me about it, okay? As for me, I did what I was going to do earlier. I made me some breakfast. I made me some toast for breakfast, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot. I just was not really hungry this morning, so I just wanted a little bit of toast and hot tea for breakfast. Because it's cold out, so I wanted some hot tea. And so I got me some hot tea. And I made my toast. I made me some butter toast, and then I also made me some toast with Nutella. So, yum. I like that occasion. Well, it's not Nutella. The dang brand is a knockoff. But it's still good. It's a chocolate hazelnut spread, so I liked it. Alright, I will see you later, my kitty cows. Bye-bye.